It's morning and we're awake. We survived the cold night, but you can see that the trees on the other side there are all got a coating of frost on them. You can see the mist rising through the water here. Still so calm that the water is like a mirror. Just amazing. What a beautiful start to our final day in the park. Right, Justin?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Justin grabbed the bear bags so we can have breakfast.
Nice and warm.
Woo! Paula is slowly making her way out of her tent. She had a rough night. She's trying to get those boots warm before she starts walking around in them.
I put these in my boots.
Ah,
and then it did warm them up.
Oh, nice. So now she's working her way out of the tent and off to the bathroom, I'm sure.
Yes.
It got pretty cold. Even Justin needed to put on a few extra layers last night.
Yeah.
I slept with everything I had with me on and then in my down sleeping bag, and I was toasty all night. Actually, I felt pretty good. So I didn't even need to wear my hat, I was telling Paula, because I was warm enough that having my hat off allowed enough heat to keep me from overheating.
Oh, okay. I woke up with my hat off.
Not on purpose. Yeah, so that was a...
cold when I woke up. So.
No, it peaked around 5 a.m.
Yeah.
I woke up at 5. I was waking up like every hour. And at 5 I woke up and I could feel that was as cold as it was getting through the night, or I was feeling it through the night. And then I think it started warming up again a bit.
Yeah. I think my biggest problem was breathing in the cold air. Every
Right.
time I took a deep breath, I got the chills.
So last night, Justin here slept in his hammock without the tent cover. So he had his, all his breath and everything could escape through the vent there. So yeah, hey, Paula's out. And so, yeah, now we're gonna have breakfast and hang out for a little while. And, good. This was another first for us on this trip. From all of our trips, this is the first time. We slept until 7:30. We're always up way earlier, but with the cold and trying to stay warm in your tent, it made sense to stay in your tent, and that's what we did. Paula's removing her rain fly because with the condensation from breathing, we both have a layer of frost on the inside of our fly, so not taking any chances that it's going to melt as it gets a little bit warmer and then be watery. So you take it off now and you give it a shake and try to get as much off as possible so you're not carrying extra water weight. Well, I have fuel.
Yeah, I got fuel too. And mine's more for...
This looks good. If that little wire's not in the exact spot.
Oh,
There
thank
we
you. See, I wouldn't have been able to figure that out myself.
Justin's eating his grits! Yep. Alpine Air grits. And he added extra noodles.
Some ramen noodles.
Woo-wee.
Nice and toasty warm for a cold morning.
Yep. Paula's already eating hers, trying to stay warm.
Yes, and making my coffee.
Yes, you are. It's been a beautiful morning. We're Really enjoying ourselves. Gonna take our time today because it's our last morning of the year. So we're really just gonna take our time and then hike back. And since it's gonna be such a gorgeous day, we still plan to go check out where the McRae sawmill was supposedly. So according to maps by Jeff, and his maps are like superiorly accurate, so I'm gonna go check that out. Well, they are too, so I guess I should say we.
Yeah.
Proper English. We're gonna go check that out. It's time to fill some water bottles.
Again!
So much
Looks
water.
like that's all we do.
What a beautiful view. Really get a good view off this site. And really like this site too. Big tent pads, nice fireplace, pit, and the views are pretty nice. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah! Woo!
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mooter.
Hi, Oma.
Look in here. It's a big field of grass and has all frost on it. Which for us, I mean, I don't know if it looks like it on the camera, but it looked pure white. So it looked like a body of water in here. Had to go check it out. Just frosty grass. So we are on our way, heading home, back to the car. It's 10 o'clock, so we left a little later again. So we just took our time this morning. And I mean, look at that sky. Absolutely gorgeous. The air is crisp. There's frost on everything. Just going to be a gorgeous hike out. We are coming around now to Site 3, and you can see that the trail goes right through the site, like right beside the fire pit. But let's actually see, when we see the sign, if this is Site 3 or maybe an emergency site. Wow. The trail goes right through the middle of it, so I actually don't see a camp sign. Nice fire pit though, and good view. But I see nothing that indicates it's an actual site. Oh, here we go. Emergency site.
That's why.
That's okay then. It can be ugly.
Yeah.
For emergencies. So, all right, on we go. That means we still haven't reached Site 3. And we've been walking for a little while. So the distance between those two sites is nice. So you're very private on Site 4. So now, very quickly after Site, or the emergency site, we are coming up to Site 3. But there's people on it, so we're not going to go on. Yeah. So here you go. Site 3, Provoking Lake. Here is the view of Provoking from a little further down, and you can see the clouds have now moved in. It wasn't supposed to be cloudy today. We're hoping that's just all the frost and the trees evaporating and going up, and that it'll clear up again. Look at this opening here. How gorgeous is that? Great view of the lake off these big rocks here. A little island out there, some trees growing on it, or bush anyway. It's a nice view.
It is gorgeous.
And then look at off this way. It's quite an open area here. Maybe because it's so much rock under the ground here.
Yeah.
We're standing on big rock. Here is site 2. And we'll have a quick peek because nobody's here. But it is a large site on a peninsula because there's water all the way around, see? So you can see, look at all the room for tent pads there. And you can walk all the way to the end of the peninsula there and have a look. Ah, there's the fire pit. I've never seen that here before. Wow. That would really reflect the heat back to you though. That's interesting though. Huh. But yeah, you could put tents all over. Yeah. And of course you can go right to the end of the peninsula. This is a pretty nice site. Might have to be a future camp. Look at the views, people. Water all around us here.
Somebody made a fire pit over there.
Huh. So we're finding fire pits all over the peninsula here. There you can see the remains of one. Okay, this is stunning. I think we're gonna have to come here at some point, Justin.
Yes, I think so.
It's quite nice. Wow. So yeah, this is provoking too. You even set your tent up out here. Like there's tent pads here. So I had to turn the camera off for a second because I needed to take some photos of this gorgeous place. You could go all the way to the end there. I'm not going to today. Paula is waiting for us. But I wanted to show the other side of this peninsula. It's just wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is gorgeous, gorgeous. All the rock here. Very nice. So I'm going to mark this down in my brain as a site to stay at. I mean, you could just come right in from the Highland Backpacking Trail parking lot, the trailhead, and just come straight here and spend a weekend. It's so beautiful here. It would be easy to do. Let's go through here. You can see there's another unofficial fire pit here. And it started to snow. Flurries, anyway. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but we are getting some flurries. And the camp is right through here. But even, look at, put your tent right here.
Yeah.
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 That would be pretty cool. You see, people have been all over everything here. There's trails going in every direction. So here's the actual main campsite though. Over here. Nice sitting area with that very interesting fire pit. What do you think of the snow, Paula?
No.
Yeah, it's flurrying.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
See, come on here, you can see the light little flurry.
Wow.
This one is, we're definitely coming back. It is absolutely stunning in here. Okay, so that was Provoking 2. We'll definitely be on that site again in the future. We are now back on the trail, heading towards Provoking 1. And then, of course, all the other sites are around the other end of the lake. So 1 will be the last one we'll see unless there's an emergency site. And then, yeah, we make our way back to the Detour by the McRae sawmill. And then by the airfield. All right, here we are, Site 1. So that's our last landmark on Provoking Lake as we near the northern tip of it. Unless there's an emergency site, I can't quite remember. But yeah, then we're gonna hit the fork and then head back towards the Detour and trailhead. Coming up to a portage. Out of Provoking Lake here. Let's have a little peek since we're here and it's open. Wow. Little marshy area down this end. Lots of tracks in the mud there. Whether they're people or animals. Nice. Looks like a nice portage. Justin's seeing if they're people or animals.
They are animals.
They are? Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't think people would be pulling their canoes out there. And they got this nice spot here. And since we're on a portage route, it looks like someone is in the middle of completing their portage. There's their canoe. waiting to go back in the water. So we are now at the sign here on this side that says Provoking Lake, and we just had a peek on the map. This here is a trail that goes to Lake of Two Rivers. The portage was just back there where I filmed that canoe, and our trail goes this way yet, and there's supposed to be a lookout up here, and we will see if we go. We're feeling pretty good, so it might be happening. We are arriving at the split, I believe. Now I don't know if this is the Provoking split to the trailhead. Now this is to the lookout. Okay, so this goes to the lookout. Are you guys interested in going 250 meters?
It's only 250 meters.
Times 2, so it'll be half a kilometer altogether. Yeah? Good?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to give it a go. The lookout for Starling Lake. Haven't done this before, didn't do it last time. So, we're going to have a look and see. That way, if it's garbage, because it looks like we have to go down a hill here. So if it's not a good lookout, and you're watching this video, you know you don't necessarily need to do it, because we've already done it. Although I'm a little confused as to how a lookout is going downhill. Normally they go uphill. Maybe that's what it is. Deadfall! So that came from that tree, half of which is still standing, half of it ripped off and fell down. But we just got to make sure everybody makes it down the hill safely. The leaves do make it a little bit tricky because they're wet underneath and you do slip. But also you can't see the roots and rocks, so that does add a little dimension to the safety of going down these hills. And on this trail altogether, the Highland Backpacking Trail, there's a lot of rocks and a lot of roots. So you do end up with some pretty sore ankles in the end. But working together as a team, we've made it every time. Okay, yeah, it's definitely going to be a raised one. We're still pretty high up. Okay, just trying to make our way around some deadfall here. Do a little bit of bushwhacking. Yeah, it goes down quite a ways yet. So now we're going to climb up here. Ooh, yeah. So we still got to go up here. But even from the little bit that we see, look at that. Look at that view of Starling Lake down there. Wow. So definitely, if you have the energy to do that 250 meters, it's worth it. Here we go. Amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So maybe that's Starling Lake over there. Or that's Lake of Two Rivers maybe. I see the beach over there.
Yeah.
So that could be Lake of
There's
Two
the
Rivers.
road.
Yeah. So that's got to be Lake of Two Rivers. And then this would be Starling Lake. That is gorgeous. Wow. I had heard before that this lookout wasn't that great, but I think it's definitely worth that hike in.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful
I
views.
think so.
Yeah, if Paula thinks that hike was worth it, then it's worth it. Just be prepared for the climbing and the little bit of descending there. Beautiful. Let's have a little peeky down. Without falling. Lost my balance for a second. You would hit that cliff, and then look how far down that is. Wow. And that's why we're here in the highway the whole time, because it's not that far away actually. We could hear it all night.
Back. Up we go. Thank you. Hard getting up with a bag. Yeah.
One last pan across this incredible view before it's time to hike out. I'm really glad we did it. Here we go. We are at the split where we started 2 days ago. That was pretty fast. Yeah. So here's that sign with the split, east and west. And we're going to head back this way. And it's not too far down this path till we hit the workaround around the bridge being out. The detour. That was the word I was searching for. And hopefully soon enough we'll be at that McRae sawmill seeing something. So here we are on Starling Lake now, not looking down at it. So if we go out here, can't even see far enough to see where that lookout was. But yeah, this is Starling Lake from ground level. So way in the distance there, you can see where we were for the lookout. Up over there. Way back there. Back to the boardwalk. Here we go. Trying not to fall on the wet wood. This is the one that was bouncy. Yep, Still bouncy. No falling. No slipping. That's a definite injury if I do. Paula made it. Yay! Justin made it. Yay! Paula didn't say yay. She was hoping you fell.
No!
Going through the pines. You blocked it out of your mind.
Well, going up is totally different from going down.
Yep. Well, going down can happen very controlled or very fast.
I prefer controlled.
As do I. Yay, us. And we are right at the fork, I believe, for the detour. Sign for the Highland Backpacking Trail. So again, if you were to go straight, this is a 700-meter walk to where we'll end up. But this crosses the Madawaska Bridge here that is no longer available for use. So we are told we have to take the detour. Detour is not difficult at all. Nice flat ground. And is about 2.5 kilometers. very quickly. That seemed much faster than on the way in. But we're back here at this juncture, and we are all the way here at this little point right here. So, according to maps by Jeff, if we just go this little extra distance here and into this little area here, that is where the McRae sawmill should be. Now, I'm not sure how much time we'll spend looking for it, but we'll poke our heads in anyway. It's nice and sunny now. What do you see?
Oh, concrete there.
Oh, it's a culvert, yeah, to bring the water over to this side. There's water there as well. A nice little pond. You can see the sun's trying to poke her way back through. So the warmth of that is really nice because it's still kind of chilly. Got to keep moving. We're not wearing a lot of clothing to stay warm if we're not moving.
We got another sign up here.
Ah, yeah, another sign. Let's see if it says anything. Now this is also, I believe, if you rent bikes at Lake of Two Rivers, you can bike along here.
Lake of Two Rivers Sawmill.
Okay. So here it's talking about the sawmill. So now we just have to figure out where the sawmill was. And if you look here, it's right on the water. So it says we're there already. So we need to go in if we're going to find it. So we'll go a little bit further. We should be right on the shore of the Lake of Two Rivers and maybe walk backwards.
Oh, they were originally brought by horse-drawn sleighs in the winter.
Yeah. So right here, we've just gone off the trail not too far. It looks like a piece of metal with teeth on it. So, let my stuff go. If we go here, you can see a little bit of path through the grass. Yeah. So we think we've seen a bit of a wall over here. So we are traipsing through this tall grass, hoping not to get ticks, to go see if indeed this was a wall we're looking at. Trying to go where what looks like is already maybe an animal path. Hoping we don't come across any animals sleeping. Oh yeah, that's a stone wall.
Oh yeah.
I see it. It's not the easiest go to get through here. There is some thorn branches in here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're coming up to that wall. The grass makes it impossible to see if there's anything on the ground. Any type of leftovers.
Oh, there's chain. There too.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, I see it. Huh. This looks round, whatever this is.
Oh yeah. I thought it was flat.
And there's some metal work here on this side. Right here. Look at this. Oh, big pile of bricks on the ground here with more metal work on it. How's it going, Paula? It's exhausting, eh? Even just going through grass.
It is.
But look at this metal work here. And all on the ground. Here's another wall Okay. Yeah, so there's the remains of something there. Not sure what this round building was, but it has got a lot of metalwork in it. And the retaining wall you said is here?
Yeah, retaining wall.
Let's have a look. For Justin, he's standing on a wall here.
Retaining wall here.
Okay, yeah.
And then you got some bricks.
Some
old
metalwork.
bricks down there.
Yeah.
All over.
Yeah, so we're on the site.
Perfect area to go swimming to.
Yeah, Lake of Two Rivers. Huh? You can see some timber
Yeah.
with metalwork on it in the water there. And here's that round building. Yeah, there's a wall there. There's Paula waiting patiently for her insane family. We got a lot of check out history. Ah. Here's that other wall. Some rebar sticking out of it, or yeah. More metal work there. Yeah, we got a pile of rocks here that Justin's standing on. Could have been part of a foundation. Since it's right by the silo. I mean, there seems to be some rocks spread around on the ground here, but I mean, this is Algonquin Park, so there would be lots of rock.
Hello over there.
Hi! Oh, Justin's getting in it. Is it hollow in the middle?
Not hollow, no.
Do you use...
Blocks and more metal.
No, it's not. And a basement. Vroom. I'm sure that climb would have been much easier without the backpack.
Oh yeah. There are a lot more. It's like a chain thing.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all the pushing through the tall grass that we're gonna do. That was actually pretty tiring to walk through. So we're just walking a little further down the path just to see if from the path we can see anything. But we found a few things there, which was cool, which we wanted to just see.
There was stuff that looks like.
Maybe that's what this opening area is where those log cabins were. But we're thinking there's two towers here. You can see in this photo, and you can see them again in this photo. And we're wondering if one of those was the base that we saw, that circular base. In which case, yeah, one is thicker. So that would explain that whole open area that we saw. And there's a lot of that metalwork that we saw, Justin.
Oh yeah.
The pole chains.
Okay.
This looks like that metalwork that we saw in there.
Yeah.
All linked together. So I would say we might have been on the site. Very good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now we finish the hike. Yay.
Yay.
You're such an adventurer.
I will follow my brother almost anywhere.
Almost.
Almost.
That's right.
But there hasn't been an adventure she said no to yet. So who knows what the future's gonna bring? Well, we do next year. Killarney, here we come. And Justin's coming too.
Yup.
Woo!
Woohoo!
So here we go, back on the main path, crossing the Madawaska. Smooth and serene. So next, we're going to be passing by where the abandoned airfield is that we looked at 2 days ago. That's our next marker. So this is the big flat area, maybe even back there, that we think might have been the old airfield, which if they were making those mosquito aircraft down by the McRae sawmill, because that's what the sign there said, then they would have needed a runway for those mosquitoes to take off. But it's a great big open area here. Justin's doing a little recon for us. So Justin had gone down and looked at a sign further down, and he just read over to us. He took a photo of the sign, and it did say that this was indeed the airstrip historically. So we did find it. Yay. That's the first thing that we saw that actually said that's where we were. But this area was burned to remain open because historically Algonquin has had these open spaces because of lightning strike fires and things like that, and it allows foods to grow like berries and such that need sun as food for wildlife. So that's the added benefit to keeping this area as open as possible. We were walking along the path back to the trail, and we see a building in the woods, and it looks like a toilet just in the middle of nowhere. So that's interesting that there would be a toilet in the middle of the forest with no campsite. Yeah. So this goes to show you, like with Brown Lake and that, what they used to look like.
Yeah.
And the one that we found destroyed. So I wonder if there was a campsite around here at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's underwear or something there.
Oh.
There's some discarded clothing right there.
I think it's a shirt.
Yeah. So that is what the other old outhouses here look like. That one's pretty old because the door's not even attached anymore. But we're going to go over here. Was that the path right there?
Yeah, there's a path right there.
They just kind of cut off.
So that's our path over there.
Okay. Oh yeah, so here it shows the sign for
yeah.
the toilet. And over here, as we were thinking, that might have been this campsite, right? It's open area. Strange. Here's the Madawaska. Oh yeah, instead of going through the woods, we could have just gone through here. That would have been easier. Maybe a little smarter. But here's a big open area. Looks like that was a path there. We can hear the Madawaska over there. So oh, so you guys, yeah, we're heading back to the Madawaska.
Yeah, but there's like a little waterfall thing right here.
Yeah. Hi there. So this is where the old bridge was. It's a beautiful area, so I hope they rebuild this bridge.
This is what I remember.
Yeah, this is where we went the first time. So you can see the bridge is completely gone. I will show you in a second. Just trying to get to this open area here. So here we go. Got some nice waterfalls here. This was the crossing Paul and I did last time. But there's what's left of the bridge. Nothing really. But it is beautiful through here. So yeah, this is a really nice area here. And in the summer, when we came, there was lots of people even just taking some time and enjoying the water here, because it's such a beautiful area. But again, behind Justin's head there, that's the bridge where it was. And they're not even sure they're going to rebuild it, which is a shame, because this area should be seen. We have climbed a bit of a hill, and now we're at a bit of a lookout area. You can see a lake down through the trees. We'll go up here and have a little look-see. A little hard to see because of all the trees, but there it is beyond the trees. Our last little lookout before descending back down to the trailhead. I remember this spot by the last time we did this trail. I was kind of fed up and I said I was never going to do the Highland Trail again, but that was 3 years ago me talking. This year me, yeah, I'm never doing this trail yet. No, I'm kidding. I see it.
Not when you find the perfect campsite.
That's right. I'm a different person, a different backpacker now than I was back then. And I see the beauty and even the hill climbs. There's just so much to experience here. Never say never. Just gotta enjoy every second. No pain, no gain, that's right. Enjoy the last few seconds of this hike for 2025. And that's something to remember too, even those hills. We are just about done. Another trip in Algonquin. This time completing the Highland Backpacking Trail. We covered about 40 kilometers, which includes that detour, and had a really good time. How do you feel about that trip, Paula?
Good.
Yeah?
Yep.
You enjoyed it a lot more the second time?
There was more positives than negatives.
Yeah, I agree. How about you, Justin? What did you think about the Highland?
I enjoyed it, yeah.
Yeah. So, one thing to bear in mind for anyone who might want to do the Highland Backpacking Trail is that over its shorter distance, it is considerably harder to do than the Western Uplands. And the first part, the northern part, when we hiked from Trailhead to Head Lake, there was not much to see. The terrain didn't change much. It was kind of boring, so you felt like you're just kind of trudging through. But that back half along the south end and then up the east side of Provoking Lake, absolutely gorgeous. So, and we found Provoking too, which is a gorgeous site as well. And we're definitely going to have a stay there sometime. So overall, fantastic trip. What a great way to end the backpacking season in 2025. And we're looking forward to being out here again in 2026.